Okay, welcome to R&W Embroidery. My name is Willie Shippen, and I am very new to embroidery. I'm going on, I won't even count the first year. I'm gonna say a year and a half, because the first year I was just playing around. I had no clue what I was doing. So, what I am doing is I purchased this senior design off of Etsy, and I really fell in love with the font, really. And I wanted to make it for myself by using my last name. So it is, and I apologize, guys. I have a cold, so my voice is really raspy and cracky, and I might cough too. So I apologize straight up. Basically, what this video is to show you guys what happens when you just starting off playing around with stuff. I'm I'm used to seeing videos where they do everything right and it's perfect. Well, this one I'm going in blind. I'm going in blind. I was watching two videos on how to do this. Um, so I have Stitch Artist 1 only. I do not have Stitch Artist 3. I was going to upgrade to Stitch Artist 3, but I am not a digitizer. I have my digitizer. She's great. There's no need of me switching her and adding something else to my plate. So I do not want to digitize, and that Stitch 3 seems like it's for digitizers. I don't want to digitize. I just want to do simple stuff that that has to do with letterings. I don't want to do no drawings. I don't want to do none of that. So I figured this is where I would start. So I investigated the prices. So Stitch Artist 3 is $680. But they will let you upgrade if you have Stitch Artist 1, which I do, to Stitch Artist 3, but the price is $480. I was willing to pay $300, but not $480. So I decided it wasn't worth it for me, so I did not get it. But I did see two videos where they teach you how to do this same design, but with a knockdown stitch. So I'm going to try it. So work with me, follow with me. I repeat, I do not know what I'm doing. But I'm one of those people that like to click on stuff. So I'm going to do a lot of clicking and oops and hit and undo, because that's how I learn, by actually doing it, making the mistakes, and trying to learn from there. So here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to new page. New page. And my biggest frame is 13 by 16. I needed to go the other way, so I learned this from one of the videos. You just double click on the hoop and it'll turn it around for you. I thought that was so cool. Okay, so I have the hoop. So I need to go to create design, click on there, and it's going to take me into Stitch Artist 1. That's my understanding. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to go over to True Type Text, which is these TTs right here. Click on that, and it's going to bring that that file, that box right there. I have to open up my notes. I tried Bella. I don't like Bella. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like Bella. She had me doing more work than I wanted to do. So I am going to go back to Angelina. Angelina, there she is. And I purchased these fonts from DA Font, the font. So I didn't purchase them. I downloaded them. I'm sorry. I downloaded them from the font. I guess that's how you say it. So I'm going to enlarge it so I can see it. Oops. And as you can see over here, it's all grouped in one. So all I do is grab this little hand and move it to center of the screen. Okay. Now let me go back. I'm sorry. So what I did learn, I have been working on this all day. I really have. I even stitched it out and it came out great, but I had a whole bunch of little different issues with it. So I'm giving it another try. So what I noticed when I stitched it out, because this is an Applique design. So I did not move. I don't know why. I'm thinking, maybe I was thinking because if I was to attach the words in a regular embroidery, I just connect them and then it just sews right over it. Well, this doesn't do that. It has you'll see the little hump where you see this right here that's going into that and into that to connect it. Well, all those humps were showing and it did not look good to me. So I got to move these over. Okay. So, but first, because this is considered, now this is how I understood it. This is how I comprehend it. It's like writing in manuscript or cursive. It's just like drawing a pencil, drawing with a pencil when you do the true type fonts. Okay, so there's no stitching on there. Common sense, right? Not for me. It wasn't. I couldn't figure it out for Jack because I am not a digitizer. I have no desire to be a digitizer. I pay somebody to do that, and she is very good. So, but for stuff like this, I like to give it a try. Okay, because it's just letters. So that's why I'll give it a try. So what I have to do here is, I believe, is add stitching. And I'm going to add a satin border around there. Because that's what I want. I want a satin border around it. And then I am going to, let's see, I'm going to move these. So I got to click on them individually. And I can't really see, where's my little hand? I'm working on this PC. I'm a Mac user. I might have to make this a little bit smaller because it looks like it's going to be too big for my frame. Yep, it is. Okay, well, let me get to moving. Let me start off at the end because that might be my problem too. Just move it from the end. I don't want it too close. There we go. Okay, now the E. My little hand. How come I don't see the hand? Oh, there you are. There it is in there. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, undo. Okay, go back and grab my E. I see you in there. You like, let me go do this, make it larger, Will. There you are. Okay. And then I'll move the P over. I'm gonna have to make it smaller, but that's okay. Let me make it smaller now because I'm gonna have to do it all over again. So I'm gonna go up, select the whole thing, and reduce it. I like my stuff big for some reason. I just love it when it's big. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna start with this S. I'm gonna say C. Who are you? S M. Where are you? I'm using my cell phone to do this. I'm gonna set up my camera stuff because originally I am a photographer. I kind of put this on the back burner. This is my husband's thing. He used to do silk screening before I met him, and he really wanted to do embroidery. So got this machine for himself, and it's set in our kitchen area. In the dining room area, or the eating area, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it anymore. For like weeks. And then I started watching Angela. I started watching Angela. She was young and successful, and I loved her story, how she got started, which was so cute to me. And she's just a cutie to me anyway. So I kind of went off her, you know. I was just like, she's doing it, I'm gonna try it. So here I am. I just start watching her and just start playing around with stuff. And here I am. Now my husband, of course, he works long hours. This was supposed to be his retirement thing, but he works really long hours, so he hasn't really been able to. I'm sorry, I have a cold. I don't mean to keep coughing. He doesn't really have time for it, and most of the time my husband's a fuel hauler, so in the summertime he's really going to other states helping them out. So I'm kind of solo. But what I discovered for myself is the embroidery. Yes, I love it, but I added sublimation. I really love sublimation. Sublimation. Then I started got me a Cricut, started doing vinyl. So it just blew up with me. No, I'm not making a lot of money. Actually, I'm losing money. But that's another story. That's another video. I am not making any money. I am at a loss, a very loss. But it's all good. It's all good. So this was his thing, but I took over it, and now I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. So move that over. Now what we need to do is something that's not, I don't like that. What is that? I don't know how to do that. What I want to do is, as you can see, it's really, when it's stitch out, it's just going to be a little bit of cloth or whatever I'm going to put in there, vinyl. You ain't going to be able to see that. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to move that around, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add that knockdown stitch. So I select the whole word. I go up to utility and then I hit add knockdown stitch. Okay, and I'm just going to go with the inflation. I'm not going to touch anything else. Inflation 5.0 and give it a couple of seconds. Oh, there it is. Took a little bit longer. I was going to say, okay, what did I do wrong? But I did learn from one of the girls, if you want to make your, if you want to make it bigger than 5.0, you do a second one. No. Yes, you do a second one. And then you change this one. I'm going to change it to 7.0. And boom. You're going to watch it get a little bit bigger. I don't know why it's taking so long though, but see? And then I'm going to delete the first one, which is this one. Sorry. I'm going to delete that one. Oh, I hope I don't delete the wrong one. Wait a minute. I want to delete this. Delete that one. Bam. Okay. So this is where my understanding is where you get that round part from. Now my understanding with Stitch Artist 3, you don't have to do all the steps. I think you just do unite or something like that, if I recall correctly. But since I don't have it, now what I do is I go over here to my stitch and then I click Applique to remove that knockdown stitch. Why is it taking so long? Okay, let me do it again. Oh, I need to click on it. See what I'm saying? So, clicked on it. We are good to go there. And then I have to do my what is this? My runs. Okay, so I am going to click on my first run. I don't want to see the stitches. Click on first run. Run. Okay, and then we're going to change the color. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're not going to change the color. We need to change the stitch type to single, and then we're going to make this 2.0. 2.0. Bam. Then I'm going to change the color to, I'm going to start off with black. There's no reasoning behind me picking colors. I just pick what I can see. boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then they said to copy this, run, copy, and then paste. And you right click and then you hit paste over. Is that paste over? Yes. Paste over. Okay, and then what I did, and it worked for me because I want the outside line to be a satin stitch also. So even though my run is I changed this one to a back stitch because that's what they told me to do. And I think it does both. 2.9, check the 5 pass, makes it wider. And then I added a satin border. And I just left all that. The same. Now when I went to embroidery, yes, it takes a little bit longer, but remember, I don't know what I'm doing, but it was fine. That was fine for me. So I'm not gonna mess with anything else. So what we do now is we take it to the machine and we print it and we see what it comes out to. So that concludes this, my first video. That concludes it, and then I will do part 2, stitching it out, and I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video, and you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.